And what's good, my good and nerdy people? It is your boy King Kunch in the building on this beautiful, beautiful Thursday night. This is Nerds Underground. Hit that like and subscribe button if it's your first time dropping in here. And as always, every night that we're here in the Nerds Underground, I got the best co-host on YouTube, my boy Justin in the building. What's going on, partner?
Not much, man. Not much. You know, chilling. Oh, I forgot to tell you.
Yo.
I hit plat.
You hit Platty? Clap it up for my man who hit Platty. What's going on, Wayne? What's going on, Wayne? What's on, Daniel? My man's platinum in the building. He ain't going gold. He ain't going silver. He going platinum in the building. That's what I like to hear. Yeah, I'm not making it. Yeah, I'm gold. I'm just proud to be gold. This is the first time I ever got gold in the game.
It's not that hard.
It's really not that hard. You just got to play it enough.
Yeah, just not get too triggered.
Well, you know, I came back better than I left on that game. What's going on, Brooke?
What's up, Brooke?
I came back better than I left on that game. So, you know, that could have something to do with it.
True.
That could have something to do with it.
So, Reefer Man, Dan the Man.
Yeah, what's going on, other people in the chat?
Dan the Man's not here yet. Daniel Fisher.
Daniel Fisher, my man Daniel Fisher in the building. Did I say Dan the Man earlier?
No, I said Dan the Man because I saw Dan Yule.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know why, but I said Dan the Man instead. So, yeah.
All right. But look, let's get into it, man. Look, we got a lot of good stuff to get into, dude. And it's crazy, dog. Like, it's really crazy when you think about it because, Justin, about a year ago, we were promised that tonight I would be coming in here and I'd be talking about how I want to go see Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. I mean, Beyond the Spider-Verse. I would have gone to go see.
We're starting with this?
We're starting with this. We're getting this out of the way. Justin, we're getting this out of the way. We're getting this out of the way. That's why it's our first main topic of the day. Dog. A whole year ago, we were supposed to be leaving the theaters right now. This stream was supposed to be about something of much greater significance. Maybe one of the greatest animated movies that we've ever watched of all time. That being Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse. Now, look, Justin, we came out of Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse thinking that we would just be waiting about a year or so or what have you, and we'd be coming out chilling, and, you know, boom, we'd had the movie right then and there. But that's, as we know, not the case, Justin. Man, just first off, before we go any further, dog, we were supposed to be having a good time right now. What happened, bro? Like, what? How? Like, is it stinging or is it like? To me, it's like a damn, but it's not like a we are like doomed. It's not like pissing me off. But Justin, do you feel different about that?
I'm gonna be honest. Look, I walked out of that movie theater knowing it would probably get delayed, right?
And that's facts. That's a good point.
I walked out of that movie theater knowing it'd probably not be straight up a year, but I was gonna give it like late 2024.
Late 2024, like, yeah.
We don't even have an idea when this bitch is coming out, bro.
We don't have a clue, but let's just hope like it's this point next year. That's their deadline. That's their deadline. Their deadline is this date next year for me. Then that is March 28th.
Where I get irritated is when they threw that on the screen acting like that was really realistic. Even if there wasn't any type of writer's strike, or what have you, that was just either way not realistic.
It wasn't realistic at all.
So the fact that they did it, that's where I get very irritated.
Vito chilling in the basement. Cyber
What's
Coastal.
up, Vito? What's up,
Mr.
chilling?
Griffin, what's up? Look, dog. You're right. They shouldn't have put that shit up on screen. And you said, like you said, they put it up on screen. Dog, everybody knew it wasn't going to be a year. Like, I feel like everybody knew when they put that date up on the screen that it wasn't going to be the date that that thing came out. Because, Justin, at the end of the day, all projects, when they first announced with a date, I can't think of the last one that came out on time, Justin. I can't think of the last project, period. Marvel, DC, whatever. Like, I cannot think of the last project, period, that even that went into production after this pandy stuff and all that stuff, right? I can't think of one that dropped on time on the correct date. Bro. And it got to the point now to where even Disney Plus shows, they don't even really put the date on that joint until like a week out.
No, they don't.
So that was crazy on them. Sony going to Sony. And Sony this week with, the Spider Within. And we're not going to go too hard on Spider Within because it was decent. It was good. What's going on, Dana, man?
There he is.
It was decent. It was good. Spider-Man, the Spider Within, it was decent. It was good, but was it necessary? Did they take any extra time off this? Like, was there any, like, one, it gives us some time with Jefferson. I'm not that, like, upset about it. You know what I mean? I'm not that upset like they made it on this principle of why they made it and, like, what it came out to be. It's just things that this came out today. Well, yesterday, in the week when we're supposed to be getting a movie. It just doesn't feel like it's a good look to be dropping that right now.
Is it good? It's all right. Look, it's all right. I have no complaints about it except for it's not what I want right now. I want Beyond, man. That's the only issue with it is I want Beyond. I really love how they did the short story of it. It was fine. I just like as much shit as I give Sony when it comes to Sony animation.
Mm-hmm.
I ride with those guys because they've done nothing but great work as far as this Spider-Verse series. So it really stings that we're getting Madam Web, Craven the Animal Activist, El Muerto's still on there, and even Venom. And they can't muster up how to get this done. It is crazy. And kind of throw salt into the wound of that we don't even have a date for this movie.
Yeah, it's raw.
Spider with
that's what brings you down. But look, it was decent in what it was. It was good for what it was. But then we can't go too far without dog. This is our second main topic, and I don't really want to get into dogging on Sony, but it's hard not to, bro. I mean, it's just whenever you're a dumb company or you make dumb decisions, every little thing is going to be under a microscope for me at least, and it's intensified. So every little thing you're doing, even if it's not that big of a deal, I'm like, bruh, Sony, and again. And by the way, if y'all better not act like Sony, y'all better hit that like button on this jump.
True.
So
go ahead and hit that share copy link.
Hit the share copy link too on that bit.
You don't even got to share it.
You don't even got to post it nowhere. But look, this is what I want to get into, and we'll slide down because guess what? Guess what, Justin?
Yeah.
Guess what, man? We are just months away from another project that's Sony that's rumored to have a Spider-Man in it.
Wait, what? Are we?
Yeah, we're months away. We're like 7 months away. That is Venom 2. Venom 3. Venom 3, a.k.a. The Last Dance. Now, look, there's this article that was put out there, and they're running through all the characters that are in there to be confirmed in there, all the actors that are confirmed to be in there, and then they're going to be going through some rumored ones. I'm going to just go down this list until I get to the one where I'm like, yo, what the fuck y'all doing? And then we can keep going. So let's start with this one. Eddie Brock, of course, is in the movie. Juno Temple. I have no idea who she is.
Yep.
No idea who she is. Ted Lasso, don't care. They don't even know who she is. Then you got Mordo. I'm not even going to try to say the name. Then you got Mordo. Bro. Why? Why are we... They did Aaron Taylor Johnson. Now they're doing Mordo. And they want to be connected to the Marvel Universe. Dog, Sony is going to Sony every time. And to me, on principle, I really have an issue with this. Because there's people out there was talking about, what's my man's name, Mads Mikkelsen or something, that was from, he was Dormammu in the first Doctor Strange. And then, there was rumblings going around that he could be Doctor Doom. And people were happy about that. I was like, This one, I'm like, because they couldn't write in there Muerto, so they did Mordo, right? Shout out to you, Daniel Fisher, for that comment. But they say he had his previous role in the past, but it's going to have nothing to do with his Marvel antics. It's going to be a completely separate new character. He claimed that he's going to be known as the Jury, who is attempting to take out Venom with a set of armored suits. So he's gonna be seeming like the main villain of this show. Wait, I was under the impression that he was playing a different character than Mordo. He is, but I'm just don't want to butcher his name. So Justin, like, to be real, I just don't got no more patience with Sony. I just don't got no more patience with Sony, bro.
You're saying that to me?
I'm saying that to you. Like,
Of all people.
why do you just keep meddling? I'm just joining the gang, bro. Like, why do you just keep meddling? Why do you just keep, like, muddying the waters, making it complicated? Now, could they reach out to Marvel and be like, yo, is this straight? Do y'all have plans for Mordo coming up? I would hope so. I would hope they have plans for Mordo, because Mordo's in the 838. 838 gotta mean something, bro. Like, I would hope Mordo has something to do with it. He's the one Mordo's the only one that's still alive after the Illuminati got clapped by Wanda. Mordo's the one that's still alive in that universe. Something's gotta come from that movie.
Real quick.
You telling me they bringing this dude in to be a main villain of a movie, dog, when he's a pretty large role in the MCU?
That's what I was wondering. He's not going to be playing his MCU character.
Right. He's a different character.
They couldn't find another black guy?
Couldn't find another black guy out there, bro. They out here giving black guys some bum-ass shows because Wonder Man's still happening. Then you got this going on.
Oh, wow. You're telling me he's not even going to be connected except for his face.
But you want to know what?
Crazy.
But you want to know what? They want to be connected to the MCU so bad. They want to be connected to the MCU so bad with their Spider-Man stuff, but then you turn around and do this stuff. Not only are you making dumb movies, you're making dumb decisions. Dumb decisions. That's what this is. Now, dude, my homie that plays Mordo, again, all respect to you, I don't want to butcher your name. Get your bag, bro. Do what you got to do. You know what? It's on you.
It's not his fault. It's not his fault.
But at the end of the day, Sony going to Sony. And again, is it that big of a deal, Justin? Not really. But the fact that Sony is doing it
stupid.
Is stupid. It's a dumb decision that gets magnified under the eyes of Sony.
Jeez, dude, you couldn't even get him to play his actual character in technically the same job. Oh, dude, that I ain't gonna lie. That is foul.
Now look, it's rumored
couldn't bring another brother. It's crazy.
Okay, now we know we got the obvious rumors that they got the rumor that Tom Holland's going to be in there. To me personally, it doesn't make sense for it to be Tom Holland. I mean, it can make sense if it's in the MCU, like if it's an MCU shot. But to me, I kind of like it more if it was like Andrew. I would like maybe.
It doesn't make sense for it to be Tom at all because Tom.
Unless they did some MCU stuff.
I mean, we see what's his face get literally taken out of their universe.
Yeah, but the symbiote was stuck behind. So,
I mean, post credits scene, I guess. What's up,
maybe a post credits scene. What's going on, Pierce? But let me know what y'all think in the chat. Like, what's up with that shit? Like, do y'all have a problem with Mordo, the guy playing Mordo, being cast in this movie, being cast at Sony on a completely different role? How do you feel about that? And then also, too, do you think it's going to be Toby? Do you think it's going to be Andrew? Who do you think is what Spider-Man, or do you think it's going to be any Spider-Man showing up in Venom 3? Justin, do you think there's going to be any Spider-Man at all showing up in Venom 3?
Given their track record, no.
Given their track record.
But I think we're at a spot where, like, I think we're at a spot where Sony's a little desperate.
They're a little desperate. Look, if they want to put all those Spider-Man in the next Spider-Man 4 movie, what's to stop them from wanting to do that in Venom 3? But but if you take that logic, Justin, they would have put Spider-Man they would have put a Spider-Man in Madam Web. They would have put a Spider-Man. They would have put a Spider-Man in Kraven the Hunter. If that was,
I hear you on that, but things I don't think were set in place yet as far as business wise.
He's been desperate since then.
These are the same guys that did Morbius and still were dumb enough to put it back out. So I think they were still like,
that spells desperation, bro. There's a chance. So they saw those tweets and somebody looked at their and said, "So you telling me
Bro,
There's a
no,
chance. Hold the fuck up here. Hold the fuck up. I'm about to end this poll.
You realize
Hold up,
Madam
hold
Web
up.
is already on
We got
DVD.
six.
Well,
We
it's
got
already
6 votes.
streaming.
We got 6 votes on this poll. This poll says 67%. Yes on their likes.
Y'all are toxic. That's what
Haters,
that means,
bro. Just straight up booty eating haters, dog.
Y'all toxic.
I'm sorry to interrupt you there. But dog, you're right.
It's
Look,
okay.
at the end of
We
the
got
day, they're more
toxic
desperate now
fans.
than they should have been. At the end of the day, they're more toxic now than they probably ever been. That's what I'm talking about in that poll. They're probably more toxic now than they ever been. I mean, not toxic, more desperate now than they've ever been. And yeah, it makes sense that they put a Spider-Man in this movie. It's just a question of who do you think it'd be? Griff says, if anyone, it'll probably be Toby. He thinks it'll be Toby. What did you, Sajid? What is going on, bro?
What's up, Sajid? I could see it being Toby, but
I can see it
I'm
being
more
Toby
on the
too.
lines of Andrew.
Yeah, Andrew needs something.
So, hopefully,
Andrew
I would like
needs
to see
something.
Andrew back in something.
Now, that's it there. Look, we made it. Through
I
the
didn't get
Sony
too
hour.
triggered, you know.
You didn't get
I
too
didn't
triggered
I
because
didn't
at the
get
end of the
too
day,
triggered.
we just gotta roll with it.
It's
At
expected.
this point, it's expected. It's no longer triggering. Like, it's like now, like, what's next? You know what I mean with Sony?
Fucking truly. What's next?
Now, and you don't necessarily want to see what's next in Sony, but that leads us to our third main. Ah, shit, I fucked that up. That leads us to our third main topic of the day. That is X-Men 97 episode 3, dog, man.
Bro.
Another banger, man. Like, first off, can we just clap it up for Sony, dog? Clap it up for Sony, dog. I mean, shit.
No, whoa.
Whoa.
Get it right.
Hey,
Whoa.
yo.
Get it right.
Clap
It's
it up for
Marvel.
X-Men. Yeah, it's Marvel. Clap it up for X-Men 97. Clap it up for the MCU for bringing this thing back here. Because at the end of the day, X-Men 97 is delivered like another effing banger. That's something that no MCU show has done yet in my eyes. It's given us 3 banging episodes in the world. Actually, I got to go back. I got to give that to WandaVision. WandaVision did that on its first 3 episodes. Got to give it to WandaVision. But it was not better. It was not better than this. This is the best quality that we've gotten from Marvel on Disney Plus this whole entire time they've been on Disney Plus.
Yeah. I said this last time, man.
Say it, bro. Say it, dog.
Marvel's cooking.
Marvel
is fucking cooking. They
and you
are
know what's good? They showing you that they still got a little bit of it. Bro.
Yes.
They showing you
said
they
we're
still
fixing.
got it. Like it feels
Not even that they still got it. It's like they're fixing, you know.
Yeah.
We've heard it's
Yeah,
that thing we get mad about. They're not listening. They are listening. They are showing they are listening. So I'm good. Like
you good. I'm loving it so far too, man. Look, this show. What's going on there? Marvel purists. He said at the end of the day, will this translate to live action? Look, we'll get to it. We'll get to it. What they did in this episode, things that I love. First off, there's nothing I dislike. It's really nothing I dislike. I'm talking about episode length. I'm talking about the action that's in there. They went for it with this. Like, I'm like sitting here thinking, are we really watching something on Disney Plus? Because how dark they got, I'm gonna be real here. I would have expected them to get that dark with WandaVision. And I'm not saying WandaVision, but WandaVision could have got a little bit darker. If the WandaVision got as dark as that, WandaVision would be up there on the level because they tried to teeter-totter in that lane, but didn't quite get there. But what they did with this shit here, bro, the moment that I've seen, and I saw it happen in the clip where, you know, that he gets off the elevator. Let me see if I can pull it up. The moment when I seen that clip, when Beast is getting on that elevator, and Homie is right there. I'm just gonna go through here. Homie is right there with that wide open mouth, bro. I was like, this is it. It's a wrap.
Mm-hmm.
It's a wrap. What's going on, Amy? They
What's up, Amy?
they went for it. There's something I never thought I'd see on Disney Plus, or something I never think I loved it. I loved every single moment. From the moment when you know, the horror came out when Homegirl was climbing out of the television set, and Jubilee hit her
Bro,
with that burst,
bro.
and you seen that head burst open a little bit. Like, dog, that's what I'm talking about. That's what you go for when you're doing Marvel.
Perfect.
Perfection. Perfection. And then you know they're not gonna die. You know they're not going down. But when the whole Sentinel comes out, it looked like Master Mode, by the way. When it looked like Master Mode came out, you have Jean Grey saving the day.
Bro.
All of that,
Fire.
that episode developed also beautifully. Like the horror, dude, I'm gonna tell you this, as a dad, what they did in that show, the first thing that really effed me up was that baby monitor talking. I'm gonna tell you right now, that is one of the biggest like irks that you have as a parent, is that baby monitor. Because that baby monitor be right there, Justin. And you'd hear it, like, you know, you just hear noises sometimes. Like, it just sometimes it get a little static. You'd be like, what's that? You know what I mean? And then, like, the kid can make a noise or something, and you'd be like, what? Like, you pop. So the last thing you want to hear is another voice coming out. Even when my wife can be in the room, like, cleaning up or something, and it still be on, and she says something, it throw you off, bro. So what they did with that baby monitor, having him speak through there, dog, just everything they did with the child, like, pulling those true emotions, that's not something a kid, I think, can pick up on. I think a kid could be scared of the show, but I don't think the kid could really understand the grasp of what was happening in that episode. And not just with the kids, not just with the baby stuff either, but just like all of the dynamics that they were pulling off in the episode that goes over the kid's head, which tells me this show was made with us in mind. And they delivering. Everything in this show is for us in mind, and it's hitting. And to me, that's where you get to the point where you can't go wrong, really. It's where you can't go wrong. Jackson, 10 out of 10 for me. I mean, and to be honest with you, like, is it better? Like, I don't know if it's, I can't even say one episode is better than the other. I will say episode 2 and 3 are definitely better than episode 1, but that's just because of magnitude of everything that's happening. Like, that's not even to take anything from episode 1. Episode 1 was really just a warm-up. Like, they get you back into the universe. You over there, you see the Sentinels and everything. So, like, you know, they brought it back like that. But, dog, these 2 episodes, when you're building on a 10 and you give us another 10,
they're pretty damn fucking good,
you're walking
bro.
on fire. Justin, where are you at? Where are you at?
Dude, I gotta say, I gotta give it a 10. It felt but I'm gonna say, because you covered a lot of the main parts, right?
Yeah.
What's getting it for me is they're setting up cliffhangers, bro.
Every time.
And they're setting up intrigue for the next episode.
Every time.
They've been missing that so hardcore. And it is great to see Marvel actually wrap things up in an actual TV manner way. If they do, I'm sorry, look, if they were actually doing shit like this, I mean, there'd probably still be, you know, an abundance of shows that probably don't matter, but there'd be a lot more bangers with it. They wouldn't. So be
are you saying it's still? Are you saying this kind of improved that it's more so quality instead of quantity with that point?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Because, bro, this is good ass television, man. So
it's
I'm looking forward to actually seeing next week. All right, it's insane how well they're able to make these stories. They wrapped up the last arc real, like, if you think about it, they wrapped up that arc. That's a pretty serious arc really fast, but effectively. They effectively did it. And then they set up the next thing too. Awesome. I'm sorry, I'll say it again. They need to say whatever. You did whatever you did.
Yep.
We're gonna hire you on the back end.
Put them over the top of Marvel Television. Put them over the top of Marvel. Like, by the end of this season, we will be saying, put Bo DeMayo top of Marvel TV. These Marvel shows. Put him over top of Marvel shows. Because at this point, he's showing that he's knowing what he's doing. And it may not be just Bo. You know what I mean? It could be some other people playing a role in it. But, you know, it's, to me, at the end of the day, it's put these people who's ever doing this on top of the shows and make these shows like this. Dude, the other thing is, like, we've had some cliffhangers in these shows. Don't get me
Yes.
wrong, but none of the shows have gone for it. Not like that's what's different about this show too, is that this show, everything that this show could do is doing. There's no holds bars, and I get it. It's animated. It's not, you can pull off cameos. You can have this many superheroes on screen. You can do this stuff with the graphics. That's fine. But if you want to give us that type of show in live action, that's what the MCU is, Justin. What they're doing right now, that's what the MCU is. There was no hold in the MCU. There's no holding back from seeing Thanos. If the MCU happened, and if the Infinity Saga was on Disney Plus, it wouldn't have been Thanos as the main villain. It probably would have just been. They probably just would have gone with like Ebony Maw. Like it just would have. They wouldn't have gone there. But they're going there with this thing that's on Disney Plus right now, and gotta have it. Like I'm there for it. Now look, dude.
It's great.
It was one of the cool things in that episode I like was just the Rogue and Magneto jokes.
Dude, my boy, this is actually before I watched it too. My boy sends me a text message. What did he say? Hold on 1 second. He said, no cap. They doing Gambit wrong with that Rogue stuff.
Dirty. And she still coming out there holding his hand. Like, you notice, like, she came into the room with Magneto.
Yes.
Holding his hand. Gambit, are you simping? Like, are you simping, bro? Like, are you playing is he just being ignorant to it? Like, what is she even telling Gambit right now that they're doing?
Bro, like, how she got Gambit wrapped around the fucking finger. It's wild. Cause homie,
all she gotta do is tell him. Yeah. Dude, look, the schedule. That schedule they were scanning through. I was watching the video earlier. That schedule they were scanning through. One of the times it was like from 12 to 2 that they was in the gamma room.
Yeah.
Now look, maybe they could flip it around and he's able to touch Rogue later on. That's the only way they can redeem themselves. But look, they can't. This can't go on. To be real, Gambit. To be real, Gambit lost it. Gambit lost it the moment he let her walk back in the room and act like everything was straight.
Yeah.
Like at that point, like I'm sorry. At that point, she for the streets, bro. Like I don't even care if he's the only person you can touch and they're just touching your hand or he trying. Nah, dog. I'm fine. Look, I ain't kissed her yet. I ain't gonna ever kiss her. I guess if she gonna be my joint. But nah, bro. Dog. Find some other way. I'm gonna be there. I'm there. Like it ain't no solo session. You know what I mean? Like if y'all going like if you booked from 12 to 2 in the morning, I'm there from 12 to 2 in the morning, dog.
Yeah, I ain't got my calendar's free.
I might even be there to 12:15. I mean to 2:15, dog. I don't care. Like you said, the calendar free, bro. Holy shit, dog is right. They doing him dirty.
Doing nothing to keep his girl. It's just.
But like at that point, what's worth it? Like she out there on you, rubbing it in your face in the same crib as you. Look, they giving him a hard time. Look, at the end of the day, I doubt Rogue just gave up the cheeks. All right, I don't think they went there. 12:15 was more honest. Nah, nope. You
don't think?
I don't think they're going there.
They gave up.
I don't think they're going there. I don't think they're going to go there. Like, I think they're going to redeem it and be like, we've been spending this whole time for you. And it's up to you to believe.
Figuring out a way for you to be able to clap my cheek.
Yep.
That's what they
We've been practicing. We've been practicing. That's what they're going to come out and say. We've been practicing.
No, they're going to be like, we've been hypothesizing.
Look, hey.
Ways so Gambit can go and clap Rogue's cheeks. That's what it is. That's what's going to... It's crazy, bro.
It is crazy, dog. What crazy times we live in. What crazy times we live in.
Clapping cheeks and animated shows.
But look, with that being said, again, this show just gives you so much to talk about. And before we get into my next topic, Storm, bro. Storm, I told you they're gonna wrap the Storm stuff up quick. She gonna be back by like episode 5. She gonna be back. She meeting up with Ford.
Probably, yeah.
She's meeting up with Forge. Forge about to get her right. We'll probably see Forge twice in this season in 2 different times, I think. Might see Forge now, then might see Forge in the future with Bishop. Maybe one time because we're gonna talk about it. I think that line is something that's gonna be pretty much the biggest through line. There's 8 episodes this season, and I think that's pretty much gonna be the biggest conclusion of to like how this thing is really gonna tie in, bro.
Yeah.
I don't want to take it because like I know we're gonna have 2 seasons, but I think we'll get like a hint. Like I don't think everything's gonna fall to shit yet, but I think we're gonna get a hint that this shit tied in.
And I really like that part too. Like, bro, we ended again, I said this. They ended a major arc, and then they're also touching on this arc. And the thing is, the way they're gonna do it, I don't even think it's gonna be I don't even think it's gonna get a whole bunch of screen time. But they're gonna I can only assume they're gonna effectively fucking show you what happens.
Yep.
In a good positive amount of time. So I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this side of Marvel.
Really liking it. Now with her getting her powers back, I am excited to see her come back and clapping back with a vengeance, because she is like, to me, it didn't feel the same without Storm. I would have loved to see Storm in this episode, and I loved the moment when she was like, Storm would have believed me. Like they missing Storm too.
Yeah.
Oh, and then I don't even want to go too far. Dog, what did they do with Mr. Sinister? What did they do with Madeline Pryor, bro?
That shit was great and spooky all at the same, bro. Oh.
Look, I've never like Mr. Sinister looked cool in the 90s, but he looks so much cooler in this joint, dog.
Bro,
like
fire.
I'm excited to see what they do with him in the MCU. Like the rumor is that Mr. Sinister is going to be the main villain of the MCU XMEN story. I'm excited to see what they do with this dude, because it's his power set, his mind, his scheming, everything was on point with that. And then when you get into even Madeline Pryor, the way they made her like look, the costume was perfect. The way she came out was perfect, bro.
She had that Wanda vibe, bro.
The straight up Wanda vibe, bro. To be real, like, give me that Wanda. You know what I mean? Like, at what point was Wanda like that? Like Wanda was like that in Multiverse of Madness, right? Like I feel like she had that edge in Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah, 100%.
She had that Wanda Multiverse of Madness edge, and 100% buying it. 100% in on it, bro. 100% in on it. But yo, let me know in the chat what y'all think about the episode. I gave it another 10. Where are y'all at? Scale of 1 to 10 in the chat. Where y'all at? Look, we've had some people pop in here since then. Button Sauce is in the building. Enzo,
dude, this guy.
Amy, Ray Palpatine. What's going on, Palps? All up in the building. What's good with y'all? Amy asked something earlier. Did y'all see Florence Pugh? Yo, we're gonna talk about that in a second.
Real quick. And Bun Sauce did. This dude.
What's
you watch
Sauce?
the? Did you?
What's up with Bun Sauce?
Did you watch the? First of all, what's up, Bun Sauce and Nighthawk? How y'all doing?
What's up, Nighthawk?
Enzo. Did you watch Josh's thing for the comic book yesterday?
Mm-mm.
Went on that other channel.
No. I ain't watch it. I'll be watching Josh on other channels.
I stepped in a little bit, watched a little bit while I was at the gym.
Enzo, I don't know who none of those people are. Enzo, sorry. The people he casted for.
So this dude Bun Sauce, man.
What Bun Sauce?
So one of the ladies that's on that stream that he was on had a very low cut V-neck shirt, if you know what I mean. Bud Sauce comes in the chat, bro. Starts off, says, I was gonna ask something, but I got distracted by boobs.
Oh my God. I'm dead. Hold up. Okay.
And this fucking guy chilling, bro.
Oh God, chillin' had to be there.
This motherfucker texted me. He goes, so I'm wondering if, you know. And then he puts that in chat. This guy.
What did he say in chat? What did he say in chat?
He said, I did some channel research. They real.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, like Mr. Griffin said, are you sure, chillin'? Are you sure of that?
Oh man. Look, our lady viewers, our female viewers, look, we
Gained
do not
30.
objectify women in this thing, but
Working at a
sometimes
restaurant,
the
so I
way
kinda,
some
like-
people frame stuff is funny as fuck.
Okay, I get it though.
Yeah.
Now, Chillin', are you sure?
Holy shit.
Chillin', are you sure, Chillin'? Like, what kind of channel research could you do to even like to really confirm that, Chillin'? I'm not gonna.
This man went through the whole. This man went straight investigative.
Yeah, like to me,
detective
I
out
would
here
just assume
because
they're not.
This
To me,
man,
I would assume. To me, I would assume it's not.
This man went and found her channel. That's what that tells me.
He went and he went and found the spicy content. He went and found it. He said it's spicy. It's spicy.
Holy shit.
Oh man. I'm
Dude,
dead.
Ray, don't ask where them links are. Stop.
Because
it.
he will put them in here. He will put them in here and he not even modded. He put them shits in here just straight up links. He say figure it out.
I'd have to ban him on Discord if he put that in there. Like fucking hell.
We love you, Chillin'. And by the way, Chillin' does have a show coming up on Tuesday with a whole bunch of Star Wars people. Justin gonna get into it later today, later in the show. But put that just go ahead, hit up Chillin', subscribe to his channel so you could make sure you're there for that show on Tuesday. But look,
are you gonna announce what's going on too?
Yeah, we'll talk about it later in the plug me section. In the plug me section.
Okay.
Pause.
Okay.
Pause.
Yeah, pause. Wow. Whoa. Pause.
Please put a pause on Justin because he plugs himself every show. But to our next.
What?
You plug yourself at the end of every show, bro. You plug what you got going on.
All right. Anyways, what were you saying?
Pause. Yo, Daniel, I love it. Pause. I love it. The dog pause. That was it. Anyway, what I was about to say is to our final main topic of the day. It's been a great stream already, but the final main topic of the day, then we just gonna chat it up. Watching X-Men 97, Justin. I'm starting to think that I'm seeing the bigger picture here when it comes to X-Men 97. All right, so going out throughout the show, they've been throwing out, I think since episode 1 or 2, throwing out to my man's Bishop that he could go back to his time once the quantum band is fixed. They even said it again at the beginning of the show. Like, once we're done with this gene stuff, I'll get your quantum band fixed and you're out of here. Fucking time traveling. Why are we dealing with time traveling right now? The biggest thing in the MCU that's been going on ever since we got Loki has been time traveling in the multiverse. You know what happens when you time travel? You create branch realities and all that stuff. So looking at that and looking at the thread of what's happening, they're bringing in Cable. We find out that we see Jean. Jean's pregnant. Then the kid's name is Nathan Summers. Cable. So you start trying to find dots to connect and go down different paths and everything like that. And I'm not saying this theory is fleshed out, but it's a theory that's kind of working because at the end of the day, we have to be headed somewhere. And I think in episode 3, that's the episode where you do leave it to set up your path to your next big part, to your big story that's going to end off and cap off this season. That being, Justin, everything that we're watching right now is history being rewritten in the MC in this timeline.
Oh, okay.
I want to explain it like this. Everybody knows that Professor X left and went off into space in X-Men 92, right? In the 92 series, that's how the show ended. Was Charles Xavier went off into space. We come back to the show, he's been executed. Everybody believes he's been executed, right? You got people out there, the man who executed himself is in prison. They're allowing Magneto to take the wheel. I think at first a lot of us are just watching that, Justin, and maybe you can confirm or not. But when you see that go down, you're like, okay, maybe that's what people believe. That's just a story that's out there, right?
Yeah, that's what I gathered.
But it's just kind of find it hard to believe, being that you have someone taking the fall for it. Like when you go back to look at it, it's like somebody actually executed him. Like they're like he did it. How do you pull that off? Is it mind tricks? Like if it is, that's Ella heft up that you put somebody in prison for that. And then Bishop did say he had no knowledge of Magneto taking over the X-Men. Mr. Griffin, you're on the same road. Things are changing. I want to go back to what he said about
that line. Are you about to talk about that line he said in there too?
About what? About time?
Time can be rewritten, changed,
in the
and all that
future. Beats
jazz.
nearly
Yeah,
fixed your
okay.
time band.
I do know a guy there.
All right, I'm playing it. I'm playing it right now so I can hear it myself.
This band
Actually, I think y'all
only
can
got
hear it.
enough juice for Nathan and I.
Meaning.
Let me turn it down. Let's see here. Did he say that at the beginning of the show?
I believe it was like middle part, mid show.
I mean, did he say like when they were? Okay.
Because him and Scott were talking.
All right, here we go. All right, I won't try to find it anymore. But he basically has no mystery of the Magneto, and then he also says, time being written and everything of that sort is a different kind of thing. So, to me, there's something funky going on with this.
Yeah.
There's something funky going on with this. They're building to something bigger, and it's just a wild because now Cable's story is going to be changed. So the things that we saw in X-Men 92 could be being changed by possibly Cable in the hands that he gets into when he's born, right? Because if you think about what Cable is doing before, like his missus there, who, you know what I mean? Like, what'd you say?
You would also have access to time travel as well.
Yeah. He'd also have access to time travel as well, like he typically does. So Cable coming back in time, and I believe Cable was in the original X-Men 97, the X-Men 92 series. Cable going back in time and doing different things, changing things up. That's why Bishop, when he was in his time before, didn't realize that Magneto had ever taken over the X-Men. Because things are getting changed while Bishop was there, while this whole thing was playing out. He never knew that. So I think that's the story that's playing out. Now, how that plays out, I don't necessarily want to get into it because I'm not that big of an historian on what happens in the comics with the X-Men. Like, I'm pretty sure there's something in there already. I'm pretty sure there's a lot with Cable that they can get into. I don't want to get into that. But I do want to put some Marvel theory into what all that could mean. Because let's just pretend they're still doing Kang of the Beyonder, right?
Mm-hmm.
Could that, that seems like somebody that would have their hand at play to have this time traveling stuff happening, to be manipulating a timeline. It could be Kang. It could be the TVA. It could be a number of people that's manipulating the timeline, or it could be somebody in the X-Men universe, but it leads to the destruction of their universe and leads to them coming into things. So all that to say, Justin, I'm about up to like 45% that we could be looking at the 838.
Wait, like
You didn't see what you didn't think
as
that
a
was where it was
whole?
going. We could this could be with the changes that they're making in time, with the thing with the alternate things that are changing from this show. We could be looking at something that could come into play with the 838. But even more than that, I think we could be looking at something that is coming into live action. Like, I think they're building up. I think they're building up for this to be a part of the Secret War setup. I think they're building this to be a part of what's happening in the multiverse. So all that I said 838, and I like for it to be the 838 just so I could be like, oh, I caught it. But I do think it could just be its own universe that ends up showing up in Secret Wars. That we have something to be tied into, and maybe some of these characters play important parts.
I mean, that would make some sense. I was gonna ask you. I'm like, do you even think they're gonna make this stuff correlate to live action, or are we just gonna get a whole new X-Men type shit?
I don't think it's gonna be something they keep into the next phase. You know what I mean? They're saying that they're gonna keep like their same original X-Men that they had. Like, don't expect the MCU X-Men until after Secret Wars. Could this be could that be them doing the MCU could this be the replacement of that? Is what you're saying? Like, if they bring this into live action somehow, or keep the story in a live action. That'd be interesting. You'll see if they could pull that
No, I
off.
was kind of thinking more like how how we saw the Spot go into a live action,
Yeah,
but he was still
I don't like that.
okay. Okay,
I'm not a fan
We'll
of
see.
that. Like to me, live action, like that's cheap. I like live action to be live action. Cause like especially when you're fighting somebody, it's like maybe cool when you're popping up in the universe and you're making cameos. But like when you're actually like interacting, that just will always feel off. Justin, if you know,
Gotcha.
dollar bill Lou gotta make it rain, Lou. What's up, Lou? Hey,
Lou said he went on
what's
that
up, C
first
Dub?
date.
Oh, he went
How
on
was
that
that
first
first
date?
date, Lou?
Hey, hey. But look, that's just a theory though. Like
That's a
I
good
like
theory,
it's
man.
building it out though. That one for sure that to me is hinting that it's going to be tied into, what's going on with Secret Wars, the destruction of the multiverse, and like that's on brand because let's think about it. What If is another show. Captain Carter, Peggy Carter is definitely probably going to be in What If. I mean, in Secret
That
Wars,
would
probably going to be a major
that would be
character in
nice.
live action. They're going to carry that on. Now, do I want to see her with the Infinity suit? Hell to the no.
Hell no. Hell no. And
Hell
I'm
to the
sorry.
no.
I don't want to see that character that they also developed in What If was like if she actually I want to see that character. I forgot her
Kahari?
name. Kahari, is that what it was?
Yeah.
I for
Until she did the shit with
I
Killmonger, I was cool
yes.
with her.
I want her in there, but they gotta nerf her. They have to nerf her because
That
that
Killmonger shit was OD.
that shit was
You
crazy.
talking about my man's had on the Ultron suit,
Gauntlet suit.
gauntlet
and she
suit,
ported him out
and
of
she
that.
just said, and what they
Insane.
just put him through, what they was doing in that season finale, everybody was doing in that season finale. All she got to do is just take him out the suit. Yeah, that was OD.
That was insane. So
Look, at the end of the day, but at the end of the day, like it is cool to see that this is gonna come into light. Like I think this is definitely gonna like they'll give it a Captain Carter treatment, and probably use Hugh Jackman for it too.
yeah, they better.
I mean,
that would be a great.
it would be nice, and I would love it if they found a way to be like, oh, like it wasn't from the Fox X-Men. That Hugh that we're gonna see in Deadpool is actually from this universe.
Yeah.
I think that would be cool. And maybe this show could show us why that this Logan is here in the void, or this Logan is with, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It makes sense because like that'd be a
yeah.
great correlation to have. So
It would be, and that add more stakes to just having Logan there. Like, dog, that'd be dope. If like
sure.
you go from seeing this like the Wolverine that a lot of people grew up loving in the animated side, and then to see him come into live action being played by the person that you grew up loving in live action, like to me that's a perfect correlation. Like voice don't got to match or nothing, and the voice kind of does like they kind of do have the same. They don't have the same stature, but they have the same type of like aura.
Yeah, but can we talk about this part real quick too?
Yeah.
Logan is down fucking bad, bro.
Down bad.
Bro,
Bad. That was so sad, bro. I felt sad for him.
I didn't, cause bro, like I get it. You're heartbroken, and that was the girl of your dreams or whatever. But like, bro, you lost. Like, sorry
you lost,
to break
dog.
it to you, you lost.
Even
So
when
you're
she
gonna
didn't
take
have
this-
no memories.
He took this small part of time where she's vulnerable to just be like, remember me, not him.
Remember me, and that shit still ain't even work, dog.
That
shit
worked
still
for
ain't even
5
work.
seconds. It worked for 5 seconds, and then she remembered Scott. Like,
She
bro,
said, "She said I mean that much to you, but this man,
this man goes more than
more
you
than
know.
But this man, but Scott.
When I
Hey,
saw
dog.
that shit, I was like, bro, honestly,
You know what it is?
deserve
It's a short. You know what it is, man. It's the height. It's the height.
Bro, that was.
And
I
there's
saw
no hate
that,
on
I
Scott
was
because Scott
rolling.
is like one of the ones that you was making the factory. Like 6 feet, whatever, broad shoulders. He be saying the right things. He be acting right. He loyal, even though he clapped Madeline, but he be acting right. He be loyal. So how you gonna beat that when you 5'4"? You're not Wolverine.
Ain't no way you just call him 5'4".
He like 5'5". Well, he's shorter than that, ain't he?
I don't know his height.
Yeah, yeah.
But
The actual Wolverine in the show is like he's like 5'4". He's the shortest one there.
That's crazy. I mean, look, bro, I saw that shit. But you know what else is gonna be coming out crazy out of this?
What?
The cosplayers.
What with Madeline?
Yes.
Yo, that Madeline. You know what's crazy? If they do it, they actually go and do the like the comic book version.
5'2"? Holy shit.
Yeah, he's a short one, bro. Short
No
Kings rise
way.
up. Short Kings
That's
rise up.
beyond Short King.
That is beyond Short King. It
That's
definitely is.
that's Smurf King right there, bro. I'm kidding. Look, man, I'm 5'9". I can say something right there.
Hey, 5'9" gang in the building. Somehow I knew Justin. Somehow I knew we was like the same height.
Hey man, I don't lie about it either. I ain't one of those liars that be like, nah, I'm 5'11".
I'm 5'9" with my shoes off. 5'9" with my shoes off.
Me too.
I do be like when I'm like, nah, I'm 5'10", bro. But nah, no, actually, nah. In my group chat, I'd be like, I'm 5'9". Nah, my group chat be like, nah, I'm 5'9", dog.
I say that with proudly. Look, 5'9", and I let everybody know this too. If I was 6'1", I'd be in the NFL right now.
Hey,
I tell everybody that.
hey.
But bro, yeah,
I don't think I would be in the NFL.
I'd be. I know 100%.
I would
baseball,
be, but I take trust to you. I don't think I'd be in the NFL.
Bro, I'd be either baseball or football. One of the
I'd
two.
I'd be a pickup league baller though. You know what I mean? I wouldn't have made it to the league, but I'd be hooping though. You know, I'd be a hooper. Like I'm that now, but like I'd be a hooper like the athletic bunny shit. Like, you know.
Yeah. Well, the
Give me a
problem
couple more
is
inches.
6 foot
Like
doesn't
all
do
I needed
anything
was
in
like
basketball though.
all I needed, but nah, yes it does, because all I need was like 2 more inches and I'd be yamming around like the average court it does.
Not on
Like
the
around
NBA.
like that. Yeah, not in the NBA. Like I said, I wasn't gonna make it to the NBA. I was just gonna be like a rec league baller.
Okay.
Like, yeah, like I know what 6'1". I don't have the work ethic to be an NBA baller. I know that. Them motherfuckers crazy. Y'all professional talented athletes are crazy, dog. I don't got that.
100%.
I don't got that in me for sports at least.
5'3" here, 5'11" and 3/4. Okay, you're 5'11". Okay, you're almost making me think you're 5'10", Lou.
That somebody
okay?
When you put it like that, you 5'9".
When you put 3/4, I don't know.
that made me think. That made me think you're like 5'5".
Because at that point,
Hey.
you might as well just say I'm 6 foot. Like that's what I would say.
We'll be mad if Wolverine is recast because my choice is Taron Egerton. Taron Egerton would be dope for Wolverine. Enzo just been in here spitting facts and I ain't been paying attention. But yeah, that'd be dope, dog. That'd be dope as hell. He's up there, my choice. Daniel Radcliffe. I do like Daniel Radcliffe. That for some reason I like that.
I do too, but like at the same time, I don't. You know, might be the Harry Potter effect.
In the world of all right, that's it. That's all we got to talk about to be real. It might be a short stream tonight, but we still got some stuff to talk about. Just not heavy stuff, right? No more like long conversation, long-winded monoliths and shit like that. Even though, by the way, dog, like I just cannot find an enemy to cut on Spider-Man, bro. Like it used to be on Spider-Man 2. I mean, it used to be on Spider-Man Miles Morales game. I could just cut that game on anytime. Just fly around. I've not found an enemy to go and replay Spider-Man. And that's such a shame because to me, it was my favorite game I probably ever played when I was playing it.
It's a great game.
I just don't want to touch it. I'm like too withdrawn. Like I don't know if I'm hurt. I don't know if I'm just like pulled away from it. But I wanted to play it. Like I really wanted to, but I just couldn't drive myself to cut it on. I just got on Apex.
Glenn Powell for Cyclops?
I don't know Glenn Powell. I don't know anybody.
I'll be honest. I think I hide it very well, but like, I'm not a fan of what Sony's been doing lately.
You had it so graciously.
And that includes the games. I
can see Glenn Powell being him.
I think that Spider-Man 2 game was fucking amazing, but like, the only update we got now is is a suits update that are not great suits. So
Amy
Same
said
for-
going power for Cyclops. Would Enzo, put your Cyclops picks back in. My Cyclops pick is Henry Cavill, bro.
I'm just
That'd
under
be my
5'10".
dream.
You're 5'9",
5'9".
chillin'. Shut
5'9".
up.
But look, is nobody in here 6 foot? Is
Yeah.
nobody in this bitch 6 foot? I mean, you know, the average height is like 5'8" and 5'7", something like
Something
that.
around there. Josh
Ain't
says
nobody
he's
over
like
6
6
foot.
foot. I'm like, what?
I can see that. He's got a long
I'm
head.
5'10.01". Okay,
Okay.
you're
Bun sauce is
5'4".
definitely 5'3". Yeah.
John Hamm as Mr. Sinister.
Tom Hopper. Okay, Tom Hopper, I can see a sign. Yeah, that's a Cyclops. I don't even want to look at the rest. Tom Hopper, have you watched Umbrella Academy?
I've watched a little bit of it, not the whole thing yet.
Yeah, just the guy, the gorilla guy,
Yeah.
Cyclops.
Yo, did you watch
I can
watch
see that.
the Quiet on Set stuff?
Hell no, man. I don't got time for that bullshit. What like at the end of the day, what does it benefit me to know that? Like, what benefit does it bring for me to be looking at this shit?
You
And
right,
like at the end
but,
of the
like,
day, I can see it on the
you didn't
internet.
grow up watching those shows?
I did, but like I don't care. Like I'm not watching them no more. Like and if
True.
like I just don't care. Now, like I can see the
clip.
clips.
Yeah, Lou,
it's just cool.
Wild.
I don't have to watch. Like to me, I don't feel like I had to watch the whole show to see the stuff that pops up on social
No,
media.
you're 100%
Like, the
right.
stuff-
Like
the
you don't
stuff
need
is
to
popping
watch
up
it
on
to get the
social-
gist.
Yeah, the stuff is. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm getting the gist. I'm
Yeah,
getting the
yeah,
gist.
yeah.
Now I was weak as fuck at the Diddy shit that's coming out.
Oh,
Like that
Diddy,
wasn't even.
bro.
No, like that wasn't.
Bro.
He wasn't even on. He wasn't even on the on set shit. But he got his clip out from when he was on set. Have you seen that, Joe?
No, I
They
haven't.
said, yo. So they was trying to wake a dude up with a prank. The way I ain't even gonna show it. I'm gonna describe it. It was two dudes. They trying to wake a homeboy up with a prank. He just wasn't waking up. They said, "Why don't we just ask Diddy?" Diddy just sitting over there on the couch. So they ran over there and asked Diddy, "What should we do to wake him up?" He says, "Put this toy in his pants." It's a helicopter.
What?
It's a helicopter. So they go over there and put the helicopter in the boy's pants, and then he doesn't wake up. And then they run back to Diddy. And they say, "What now?" And he gives him the helicopter controllers, and then the helicopter controllers they start playing and make it spin, and they wake him up, bro. Wild as hell, and like watching it is like, watching it seems like putting it in the context of when you're watching it back then as a kid. It just seems like a like jackass prank, right? It seems like a prank, but the fact that Diddy told him to do it. You had a grown up telling him to do it. Yeah,
Ugh.
gross. And then I do remember like shots of like when there are scenes like in the show, and I feel like I've seen on social media where like it was grown man in the tub with a girl. Like,
Well, they said they were having literal like Victoria Justice. I don't know if you know who that is, but when she was like 14, kissing like a 30-year-old
on TV.
Yeah,
that
is insane.
Insane as shit, bro. Insane as shit.
And then, bro, I didn't think. Last thing I'll say about this is a different topic because that. I didn't. I watched a lot of Zoe 101 back in the day.
Yeah.
Now, obviously,
man,
as a kid, you don't see. Oh yeah, right. I wanted to be on Zoe 101. Me too. I wanted to live at PCA 100%.
Everybody did, dog. Like we like
PCA was lit.
Did,
I was like,
dog. Everybody wanted to live there.
I told my mom, send my ass to PCA now. I wanted one of those. Remember when they had the sidekick in the like the grand finale movie type deal or whatever? Yeah, I wanted a sidekick flip phone so
bad.
Bro,
you remember back then when they used to have the bottle cap rewards under sodas? It was like the Mountain Dew. And they was like, for like, get this to go to boarding school. Like my ass is thinking they was talking about boarding school. You remember that commercial? It was like, open this up and you can go to boarding school. I thought they was talking about Zoe 101. Yeah, I thought they was talking about Zoe 101 boarding school. Man, I tell you, I'm drinking Mountain Dews out the ass. I said F Yellow 5 rumors. After Yellow 5 rumors, I'm about to be drinking Mountain Dew, bro.
Oh,
But
bro.
yeah. But go ahead. What was it doing there?
They had this part where, like, obviously as a kid, we don't know what the innuendo is or whatever.
Yeah.
There's this part where one of the girls is opening up a packet, right?
Yep.
And it has like gel type shit in it.
Mm-hmm.
She can't really open it, and then it just, as a lot of things do, it just flies everywhere. It just goes all over Jamie Lynn Spears' face, and she's like 14 at the time, probably younger than that, 13 maybe. And I'm like, bro, that is like a 13. That's a
Hey, but that's what sold the records, I guess.
And as kids, we don't know, but like seeing that now, I'm like, that is blatantly.
Dog, we are programmed for some wild shit, and they were used to do it.
Yeah.
They were used to do it.
That shit's crazy.
Like that shit, the fact that we were watching that shit, and they don't even go into the people who made the animated shows, like the dark, like the wild stuff that you see in SpongeBob, the wild stuff that you see in like in Ren and Stimpy and stuff like that. Though. But
I can get past that because you're not using a 14.
But that's getting into a programming. Let's get into a programming conversation.
Yeah, but
I was getting into the programming conversation.
Yeah.
But yeah,
but it's like they shit was wild too. Like they had some
it's like they stopped using the kids and started using animation for that shit.
Yeah. But I mean, like, did you watch American Dragon Jake Long back in the day?
I barely remember it.
It was a great show. It's literally it's crazy because the main character is voiced by the same dude that is Zuko in Avatar.
Oh, dope. Okay.
Yeah, but one of my favorite shows growing up. But I was watching it lately, and it's not bad, but it does have like a lot of sexist remarks in there, right? Very. It's like shit. I never would say that. I'll get you canceled now. But yeah, man, that shit was crazy. I watched that today. I was like, damn.
I might take a look. I might take a peek at it, but I got too much shit to watch. I ain't even get to watch Invincible. I'm gonna be real. I forgot to watch Bad Batch. I don't know if I'm gonna get to it.
I'm once we get off.
It's not even gonna be a hate stop watch for me. It's just like I'm just not interested. I don't even see.
We might as well talk about it, bro. It's just that it's the same. It feels the same, and I'm gonna watch it after this. Huh?
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
Good. I'm just gonna leave it at that. It feels so repetitive. That's why I just like. I didn't watch the last episode. Yeah, I haven't watched this episode.
Yep.
And I'm gonna go get food after this, and then I'm gonna try to watch it. But
the only thing I would say,
so different,
usually people be like, talk about Bad Batch, or did you see Bad Batch? I haven't seen none of that. I ain't heard that. I ain't heard it once. I
see one or two in like the Nerd Vengers chat, but that's about it.
But you wanna know why though? There's so much good shit out, and and to be real, people out here saying things like this, like your boy Joshua the Den Nerds. I ain't saying things like this. Hey, you're saying No Time Has Passed, XMEN 97 is better than Invincible. Now, that is a wild thing to say. Just 3 episodes in. I got to watch 3 Body Problem. But XMEN 97 over Invincible, dog, that is a wild thing to say just 3 episodes in. Now, long story short, I didn't get to watch Invincible yet today, the newest episode of Invincible. Just Invincible seems more... Now, look. Like I said in my tweet, go follow me on Twitter, by the way, at the Nerds UG. Go follow me on Twitter. I think my Twitter description in here is wrong. But it's the Nerds UG. Go follow me over there at Twitter. I said on Twitter, hey, bro, if we keep up this pace, it's going to be neck and neck. And that's the truth. We just 3 episodes in, but it feels like we're neck and neck with them. And when you can, like, start hearing that and you're 3 episodes in, yo, if they give us 3 more bangers, bro. They give us 3 more bangers. XMEN 97 is definitely taking over Invincible, and even on top of that, Invincible has lost hype because of that break. But bro, I gotta say, I did see a clip from this season, from this episode of Invincible, that makes me feel like I might have to like pump the brakes a little bit if they really take it there with Invincible, because Invincible seems like they taking it there too. Like it seems like they're going to that level too over there in Invincible. So like I can't. And there's rumors that a Spider-Man will show up in Invincible because they have a Spider-Man crossover in the comics. So there's a
How?
rumor. It could be
How
a
do they
deal,
have
bro.
rights to
Sony.
that?
No, they don't have rights. It had to be a deal. Like it had to be something that there's just rumors. And like it's a rumor that's like it was cast aside at one point, but then people keep like it just keeps coming up as like it's possible. This episode as well. I gotta watch this episode, bro. Like from what I'm seeing, from what goes down in that episode, I gotta watch this episode. And just to sit there building with the Viltrumites and everything with Invincible with Mark, like dog, it's got to peep the newest episode. Look, everybody put yeah. I gotta see it, Justin.
So,
But
question for you: Have
yeah.
you watched Three Body Problem?
No, I haven't yet. I can't get to it, bro.
Because I haven't watched it. I was literally gonna start it probably tonight, so I just don't know what it's even about.
I have no idea what it's about. But like, I gotta finish last night's episode of Shogun. I gotta watch this Invincible episode. I gotta edit this damn clips that I gotta clip out. I'm gonna fall asleep. Then I gotta try to play Apex too. I'm gonna fall asleep, bro. So I'm gonna get to it when I can, and that's a beautiful problem to have. I ain't even get to watch my Walking Dead shit with Rick, who should be Reed. I didn't even get to watch that. Yo, C-Dub, Shogun is so good, dog. Shogun is so immaculate.
Did you see what he put? Daniel.
I
have not seen it.
Sydney Sweeney photos have been viewed by everyone in the chat. I ain't seen it.
I have not seen them. Nope.
I mean, Twitter just you know.
Chat. She's a baddie. Like we know that though. Like she's a baddie. We know.
The first episode, Three Body Problem will hook you. All right, I gotta check out Three Body Problem.
Speaking of that, oh, go ahead.
Well, I don't know. Maybe that was like a good segue to this. What people say here.
Well, it's because of these our amazing fan base. Wanting Sydney. Yep. Jesus Christ, she's still bad.
Who?
Florence,
bro, she's Russian. I think that's the only reason why y'all like her. Thunderbolt's marketing strategy is Florence Pugh.
Cute face.
This ain't enough, bro. I said in the tweet, this strategy might have worked for ScarJo, but it would not work here. There's not enough courage for this to work.
Oh, it's the exact same thing ScarJo did. 100%.
But it's not gonna work.
I don't know if you remember that.
What'd she do?
ScarJo did the thing where, guys, let me take y'all behind the scenes. I can't show y'all that, but I can show you this. Like she did the same exact thing.
Did the same thing.
We've had more experience with ScarJo in the MCU than with Florence Pugh, and that's on Disney because they have not really showed her any love that much. But yeah, no, that's not gonna work the same way it did with ScarJo. And
it's not. It's not. And that's what I tried to tell you last week, Justin.
No, you tried to.
That's what I tried to tell you.
She does not have. We all know she does not have the same juice that ScarJo has. ScarJo is a different level. Yes, it was what I was saying.
Do I need to run back the tape? Because I swear last week I was saying they not the same level. It's not the same thing. Like it's not gonna work.
I never said they were the same. Never said. I said Marvel ain't even helping her out though.
Okay.
Pew is gorgeous. Thank you, Amy.
Sheesh. But she's not. It's not ScarJo though.
We all over here on Sydney Sweeney's dick. Like, bro, look, Sydney Sweeney is gorgeous. We fucking know that. Yeah, you were saying, well, yeah, you and me were trying not to say it, but everybody in chat was saying Sydney Sweeney should replace her, and I'm like, bro, no, look, I love me some Sydney Sweeney, but no. Yes, you're right. It was fucking chilling.
It was chilling. Who chilling? Which one saying that?
Yes.
Oh, saying this. Yeah, it was chilling. It was definitely chilling. That was the one that was saying that.
She needs a Colin Just to her profile. Wait, what? Did I read that wrong?
What?
What Daniel said.
She needs a Colin just to I don't know what that means. What's Colin
me
Joust?
either.
Sydney Sweeney would be a perfect black cat. I agree, Enzo. I think she would be a perfect black cat.
Oh, put her as Black Cat would be great, but the problem is she's already in the Sony universe because Sony decided to fucking.
Hey, it doesn't
waste
matter
her.
though. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, they're not connected.
It doesn't matter.
They're not connected, guys.
They're not connected at all.
Remember?
Nope, not even through the multiverse. Nothing. No connection at all. It's just a one-off. It's a joke. It's the Joker. It's like, Madam Web is the Joker of the Sony.
Dude,
Madam Web is the Joker of Sony. It's not connected to nothing.
so
Just
useless.
in the universe, it could be in that universe.
It's crazy that movie's already.
Yo,
on
you know
fucking
what, bro?
streaming,
That shit actually is got a lot of
Already streaming.
correlations. This got a
What?
lot of correlations. You never see the main character of that franchise in either movies. In the Joker, and in the Joker with what's his name? The one that gets the Oscars and shit. I'm blanking on his name. But the Joker, bro, you know what I'm talking about.
Isn't he gonna be Poison Ivy for Gun?
You just gonna act like I don't know what you just gonna act like I don't you know what I'm talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'll be honest.
The Joker, bro, the movie, The Joker.
I didn't watch the fucking Joker.
Joaquin Phoenix. Thank you, Lou. The Joaquin Phoenix Joker. That's just like Madam Web, bro. There's no Batman. There's no Spider-Man. There's mention of their name. You get Bruce Wayne showed in there as a kid, and there's mention of Peter Parker, but there's neither one of them that really shows into the manifestation world. And then they're not connected to any damn thing. Is Zendaya coming back for Spider-Man 4? Let's talk on it. I think we talked on it a little bit last week. She should be there. And to me, dog, I'm going to say, can I run this one back?
Yeah.
I'm going to say it back. Look, dude, so the rumors of Peter Parker, really diving himself and not knowing himself, but just MJ coming back, people out there saying that the spell is getting undone. If the spell is getting undone, that's bullshit. And I'm not going to get into why, you get into the whole, making things not worth the moment. You get into the whole taking away everything. And two, we've been waiting for this moment for Peter Parker for a long time. Don't do anything to take that away. We felt so very satisfied with where you left Peter Parker at the end of No Way Home. We're ready for this next move in the next story. Now, I mentioned it last stream. There's one perfect way, and really the only way I want to see them bring back MJ. That is, damn, that's a loud-ass cup.
Sorry, my bad.
No, I was more weak at your face when you was doing it because you was trying to act like you weren't doing it. You was like,
I don't know what you're talking about.
that's what had me more weak.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's what had me more weak.
What cup?
What cup? Oh shit. But there's only one way I want to see them bring back Zendaya, and that is through story, bro. Have a way for their stories to connect, and there's so many ways for their stories to connect. Here's the thing. We have not yet to get Norman Osborn or Harry Osborn in the MCU. And this is the perfect time to do it. When you have Devil's Reign happening,
We got
when
Norman.
you have this, we don't have Norman in the MCU yet.
We got him. Well, we don't have him,
But he said he goes
got
in
him
Oscorp
for a
doesn't
second.
exist.
Exactly.
He says Oscorp. He says he
Well,
went
I'm
to go
saying
find him, but-
I'm saying Norman was in there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. I guess I know what you're saying. But he said he can't
Anyways,
go find
go
Oscorp. He went to go find
Yeah.
Oscorp, but the Osborns are there. Look, Daredevil, this whole story that's going on with the Dark Reign stuff, with Kingpin coming into play. To me, this is a perfect opportunity for someone like a Norman Osborn to ascend. Not saying that Norman Osborn has to be a villain in this movie, but something that you plant to see for maybe the next Spider-Man. Here's the thing. You have to find a way in the thread to tie these people back together naturally. The fact that we don't have Harry Osborn in there, to me, is the thread. Harry Osborn, when you think about where you left off with Zendaya, with her characters, MJ, when you think about when you left off with Ned, they're both going to MIT. Peter Parker's doing his own thing. According to the leaks and rumors, there's going to be a struggle with Peter, Rick, and, knowing who he is because he's diving into that Spider-Man character, right? He's diving into that persona, and he's not knowing who he is, so he's going to be searching for himself.
Mm-hmm.
What tends to happen when you do that is that you bump into people that you unintentionally don't want to bump into. And sometimes you can connect with somebody that's going through similar things with themselves. Say he bumps into somebody like Harry Osborn while he's either A, doing a job, to, maybe he's delivering pieces or what have you, and he bumps into Harry Osborn, and they just instantly start to develop a friendship. On Harry's other side of things, he develops a friendship at MIT with Ned and MJ. That's all you had to do. Let these two things.
Multiple different ways too. Go ahead.
Yeah, there's multiple different ways, but to me, like, let these things come together. Let this happen in the show. I mean, in the movie. Let this happen in the movie. Let's not. You don't have to dive into Green Goblin in this movie. The Daredevil. I mean, the Black Ray stuff is enough. But you're setting that thread even for the next movie with Harry, with Norman Osborn, if you want to go that route. But to me, I think if you let Harry Osborn or even another character build that bridge between them and let him build and earn that relationship back, then I think it's worth it. But to me, it's like there's no spell, there's no lifting, there's no power of love shit. I don't want any of that stuff to be the reason why Zendaya remembers Peter Parker or even falls back in love with Peter Parker. To me, that's cheap, that's lazy, that's phase 4 MCU type shit. That's phase 4 MCU.
I want her to be in there for sure. I think there's a way that you can have her in there easily. There's easily a way that you can have her in there, and I mean, she's literally just his constant issue, right? I mean,
yep.
Walking around trying not to break down and just be like, yo, I know you, and all that stuff.
Yep.
There's definitely layers they could easily do that. And if they do some cookie cutter shit of, oh my God, I've looked into your eyes and I do remember you, Peter. I'll be that will be cheap. That will be cheap. That would be a huge waste of what a masterpiece No Way Home was. There has to be a way better solution to that. And they're getting paid buku's amount of money to where this should be easy for them. So yeah, I want her in there. For me, I want her in there, and I think there's easy ways to do it, and this shouldn't even be a difficult situation to figure out how to keep her in there and bring a valid, good reason to how she ends up remembering him. And if you do get that part to where she ends up remembering him, I don't want to see it until literally, if we're going to see it in Spider-Man 4, I don't want to see it until literally the almost post-credit scene type shit.
Yeah,
so,
like if we get that far, like, yeah, I don't want to see that early on.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Yeah, it like you said, it just can't be the power of love. It just can't be that type of stuff flying.
Yeah, no. Like, don't cheapen your already good content by doing that. Like, it's I would like to say there's smart people in the room, but they're also still dealing with Sony. So
While we just rapid firing here, Marvel Rivals. You like to dabble in Overwatch a little bit. What do you think about Marvel Rivals?
It's a cool game. I unfortunately think it'll die in like 2 weeks.
Damn.
So, I mean, look, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try that game, but like,
it does seem like a die in 2 weeks game.
It's kind of like, what was that? What was that one game with all the WB type characters? And I mean,
Toontown,
it had
not Toontown, but it was like the Smash verse.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about,
like,
right?
Yeah.
That game was hot for like a week or two, and then just vanished off the face of the earth. So, I hope that if Marvel wants to act, I hope Marvel actually takes this seriously, because Overwatch is in a bad state. So they can really capitalize on that. There is definitely a window, but they got to make this. First of all, it has to be playable. Like, it can't be like that stupid Battlefront remaster game that came out that only had 2 fucking servers on it. They need to make sure it's playable and it releases correctly, as minimal problems as they can have, that's what they need to do. And then they gotta keep updating the game. Like they can't just let the game
They can't let it sit.
because it will get swallowed up real fast. People will be back on Overwatch quickly.
Dude, you got to change habits. Like you got to have people grabbed. You got to have their attention there for like 2 months. I feel like.
Yeah.
And when I say that, like you got to, because I say you got to have habits, but like you got to get your first wave, you got to get your second wave, and third and fourth, and like have those build those habits to get people off of a game. Because like I can go and play Call of Duty for a little bit when something cool happens, but it doesn't. I've always come back to Apex because that's where I kind of built my habit in playing like Battle Royale. I never really got into Fortnite like that because I didn't have a system when Fortnite was like the only one out. Now I did get to the point just because of playing with friends. I got to it with I went through it just to play with friends over there, on Warzone. But I never got on there without friends. I solo drop. Motherfucker solo drop over here. Whenever Justin. Well, now I just hit Justin up. That's good. Like I can hit Justin up, but Justin always down the game. But let's say that. Look, last thing, bro. Damn, this beat groovy. Last thing, damn, Justin, you don't even know there's music playing. I be over here talking with music in my ear, and
bro, I don't understand how I can't hear any of that. I
song right now slapping.
Is there a way that I can get that fixed?
Hey, I don't know. We had to try it out one day. Not today though. Hey, all right. I'm gonna calm down the dance break a little bit.
Yeah.
This used to be this. Hey, this is the OG. This song right here. This is the OG in the dojo song that used to come up back in the day. We was back in the dojo and them was nerds back in the day before we get into the underground. Really, it's the same building. It's just the dojo is the top floor. We're down here in the basement under the dojo. The dojo's just right here.
C-Dub, I have a 2070 Super.
2070 Super, that's crazy. I don't even know what that means.
It's not bad. It's not bad. It's my graphics card.
There won't be bars tonight. My throat's a little sore. I'm not even gonna lie. Pause. I hate saying my throat's sore.
It's just a natural thing. Like you didn't have to put pause.
I beat somebody.
Or you can just say my throat hurts.
I beat somebody to it because I beat somebody to it because I would be like, hey yo.
Like your throat hurt.
I would throw somebody. Yeah, I would throw somebody for that. Especially in chat. I wouldn't do that in real life. I'd be like, oh damn. But in chat, I'd be like, hey yo, why your throat sore, bro? Hey dog.
True.
I'm at a point right now where your boy from Canada, Drake, he either got to drop a record or shut the fuck up.
Drake wildin', bro.
Like, first of all, dude got beef with everybody. Dude got beef with everybody right now. I went back and like every time I listen to Like That, bro, every time it just gets worse and worse. Like, can I just kind of like, we just go in a little soliloquy here. When you start the song and it goes like, bro, when I think about how Metro was probably making that beat, doesn't it just sound like somebody to just say, fuck it, like bro, like like sometimes when you get in that mood, like when you get heated, somebody be like, man, fuck, like you felt the heart. I feel the heart in the horns, bro. Dude, I feel the heart in them horns, bro. So not only do you got Metro putting his heart and soul into a beat, like he's actually playing the instruments. Not only do you got your boy, who everybody thought you was your boy, Life Is Good with your boy, Future, it's his album, and I feel like you're throwing sneak dishes at him the whole album, bro. Then you got K-Dot just over here bodying you. You got K-Dot over here saying that he got Cage for all the nines. It's a pet cemetery. Saying, damn, you said Mike Jackson died before Prince type shit. Even though I feel like that's weak because still Mike Jackson, Prince don't got nothing on Mike. I don't say nothing on Mike, but everybody knows who Mike is. You know what I mean? Like everybody knows where Mike stands. Prince got the juice. Don't get me wrong. Prince got the juice.
He ain't got
Prince is up there.
He ain't got
but he
Michael.
don't got Michael Jackson juice.
And that might be for the best too,
Pause.
because Michael Jackson. Jesus Christ, get us out of here.
But look, I'm at the point now, bro, to where my man Drake got to drop a record, dog. He got to drop a record. And I had to put it in the chat, and I got to say right there, like, are we just at the point now that is Drake a bitch, bro? Like, I'm sorry to be like that, but
Honestly,
Drake a bitch because
he's a rich bitch.
he's a rich bitch, and I like his album.
I'd be him.
That doesn't mean I don't like his music. That doesn't mean I won't bump him in the car. But you was a bitch because you ain't have no problem chapping off at the mouth at Meek Mill. You went back to back on Meek Mill. He dropped another one on Meek Mill. Pusha T came at you. You dropped one quick on Pusha T, but then he hit you with that Adon shit and it shook you, bro. You ain't respond. You decided to go out there and do interviews. It shook him. He don't even got to do all that chilling. He don't even got to do all that because he ain't even gonna ask for him.
The Grassy's feet on the other side. That's a good one.
Yeah, I think it is. It's always been on this. Like, bro, you don't respond to Pusha T. You go and do an interview, talk about how foul it was, but then you come around and sneak diss Ye every chance you get, knowing the state that Ye is in. You go on stage with Ye and do a concert,
dude.
and you come back and
Fuck
sneak
Ye.
diss him. Fuck Ye, but he still does it, bro. Is what I'm getting at. Drake still does it.
Nah, keep doing it. Fuck yeah.
I don't know. He doesn't get enough heat for Pusha T, Griffin, but he's getting it from me right now. He straight up curled his tail on Pusha T, bro. Like, when you go back and play the Pusha T diss, I went back and played it. Like, it's under this tweet that I retweeted. If you go to that tweet, they actually got a TikTok of somebody who remade it, and they put graphics up. I'm going to just show you one of these graphics. Because it's wild.
He doesn't get a lot of flack for is the XXX stuff. He probably killed X.
You are.
Yeah. He probably did kill X. Feels like it did because he sneaked this X.
Yeah.
Not that I know who, Damn, is come on, internet. Come on, internet, the fuck? We still live? Cause damn, y'all making me out here looking like I got Boost Mobile internet in the bit.
The Grassies always get that killed me. I ain't gonna lie.
There's more than Adonis.
Look,
Terrible show.
They out here making like putting TikTok images over top of Pusha T's song, right? Over Pusha T's diss. Look what they said. Adonis is your son, and look at the picture they got up here. Dog. He went in on Push. Like, Push went in on him, Push went in on him. Now, I did have this debate, and look, I'm from Virginia, bro. Like, Pusha T got all the respect, utmost respect. I know he is in the music game. I know he's a vibrato. But you can't deny that after Pusha T dissed Drake, Pusha T went up to another level. Like, of notoriety. Not from the rap heads, but just from the
because
mainstream.
It's Drake.
Because
Drake is still like makes
you still
moves.
can't deny Drake. Yeah, you can. Like, you if you got the upper hand on Drake, of course you're gonna get a #1 album after that, man. #3, the #1 album after that. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna say that, but like he gonna definitely be doing
Well,
better.
no, if you body Drake like the way that he like the way that Pusha T body Drake in that song.
Yeah, you're right, because people are gonna be wanting to see if you said some other stuff about him. So,
but I did say this though, like the first diss that Pusha T did, the first diss that Pusha T did, if I was Drake, I wouldn't have responded to that one, and it probably just would have been like, I wouldn't have done a whole song. Maybe you did a line, but when you do a whole song, it's a different level. Like, it's one thing to get sneak dissed, but he did a whole song. Cole got to respond. And I don't doubt that Cole's not going to respond. Like, I don't know, but here's the thing. I don't know if Cole's going to do a whole song.
I don't even see Cole responding because he don't need to respond to fucking
He's going to say a line. No, I'm talking about to K-Dot. We
it's K-Dot.
responded to Kendrick. Yeah, just responding to Kendrick. Cole definitely gonna like put a response in something, and it might not be a whole diss song, but he gonna respond, and it's gonna be some clever shit. But damn, like what Drake do to get the whole industry mad at him, bro? And like it's J Cole, and it's J Cole just taking strays. Maybe that was the last straw.
Yeah,
maybe that was the last straw.
You turned our industry to a joke. It's a TikTok meme.
Like maybe they was all like, "Yo, we just got to get the boy out of here." Maybe the
made
Illuminati.
Too much money.
Maybe it's the Illuminati, bro. Maybe like, all right, it's time. Pull the plug. Look, if you got Metro, it's funny though, cause like once the moment 21 Savage, and once the moment we find out 21 Savage don't fuck with him no more, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. J. Cole, I find J. Cole is somebody who likes to help people. I think J. Cole be trying to look out for people. I think he's trying to take.
But can 21 even help himself? Like, come on, man. We give it 21
No,
Savage more credit.
21, he bodied. He's the only one of the main reasons why Her Loss was good. At least I love Her Loss. I love the Her Loss album.
We're really juicing. You sound like a Kanye lover right now. Because we're juicing 21?
21 got skill for his generation, bro. For his generation, 21 is nice. Maybe you don't get. Maybe I'm too hood. Maybe you don't get the hood references.
He ain't too nice. No,
he's nice.
What are we talking about? He's
21 is a solid nice rapper, bro.
He raps like he has peanut butter up on the top of his tongue. Like,
bro, he carried the whole Her Loss album, dog.
That's not saying a lot.
Damn, I love Her Loss. I know a lot of people love Her Loss.
Maybe just waiting for that. I'm just waiting for that one black guy in the Nerd Vendors chat to come slooping through.
I did ask him if he was a black guy. He said he was.
He didn't. I didn't see an answer.
He said he was. He said, "I am. Why'd you ask that?" So like when he said, "Why'd you ask that?" I was like, "All right, maybe he's black." I just played it off, and I was like, I just asked every black person that has black hair.
I didn't see his total answer. I think I skimmed through it.
He said, "Yeah, I'm black." He said, "Yeah, I am." Like, why would you ask that? Like, bro, why is your name Black Guy?
Anthony Mackie. Okay.
All right, bring up his name and we get out of here. All right, one other thing. Talk about old news. Daniel Rickman is reporting that Fantastic Four is set to take place in the alternate universe. Duh. We've been on that. We've been on that. Shout out to Geeky Cast. Geeky Cast was like, bro, Grace Randolph tweeted, like, put this out here 2 years ago. It's been on Reddit for 2 years. It's a wrap for you. Look, man.
Geeky Cast been cooking. I've been seeing some more shorts and stuff from him too.
Oh yeah, he always go ham on the shorts because he put them on TikTok. I think his TikTok is bigger than his YouTube. But
TikTok be TikToking sometimes, man.
TikTok be TikToking. But look, I think that's a wrap. To be real, my throat is really killing me. After my allergies have been draining all week, and now it's just there.
I gotta go get some food. I'm hungry.
This is not news, exactly, children. It's not news. So we ain't gonna talk about that long. Look, with that being said, we will talk about some news that's coming up because me, Justin, and a few other fine folks are gonna be over there and chilling in the basement. I've agreed to come on and be a second moderator.
He's literally coming to troll.
No, we can't put that up.
No, people want you to troll. That's what people want.
Put that on public, Justin. Look, Chilla, how's this gonna work? We got set questions. Like, does he get one half of questions? I get the other half of questions.
We can discuss this a little bit. I was thinking maybe y'all, because I think it'd be better if me chilling, Matt from the Matt Cave, and Scott over at Scotty Hawk. Sounds weird to say Scott over at Scotty Hawk, but Scott.
Scotty.
If we don't know what y'all are about to ask,
okay.
You know what I mean? So we're coming in
so
blind.
We can just bring the heat. So
yes.
he get to ask a question, I get to ask a question.
Yes. And
okay,
we'll discuss a little bit more.
I'm gonna just be the follow-upper. You know what I mean? I can't say that out I just want to
No,
ask.
because I think you can
I want-
actually come up with some good ass fucking questions
Yeah,
too.
I would ask some
So.
good ass questions.
Yeah. But anyways, we'll discuss.
I will
this
ask some good ass questions. It's gonna be a fun time. It's gonna be a fun stream, and that's the purpose of the moderators being there, just to be like, hey, I'm not cutting no nonsense, bro. I'll leave in that bitch if I have to. If y'all get out of hand, I'm out. Like, nah, I don't got time for this in my life. Nah, I'm joking. It's gonna be a good time. Go over there, holler at my man chilling in the basement. He's right here in the chat. Click on this channel. Go over there, hit subscribe. We're gonna be over there Tuesday. What time?
Tuesday, we're gonna do a 9 o'clock Eastern.
9
time.
o'clock on the dot. Tuesday, 9 o'clock on the dot. I love it.
Give you guys time to go through the Nerd Vengers stream because I know a lot of you are gonna be in there, and then come through afterwards. So, but yeah, should be fun.
Should be a fun time. Should be a fun time. Lou, should I go see this Kong movie? You should. I would go see it if I didn't have kids. Because I'm off tomorrow. So I would definitely go see it if I didn't have kids. I do a lot of things if I didn't have kids. I'll stream every night if I didn't have kids. But actually, I probably would stream every night because it's not enough to stream about every night.
Yeah, I don't think you would want to stream every night.
Actually, I did at one point
work.
though. Like I was streaming when my wife was pregnant with our second kid, and she was going to bed early every night. I was streaming every night at like 10. There's one like for a good 3. When she got to be like 7 months pregnant, and she was going to sleep at 9 o'clock every night, I was streaming 5 nights a week. Yep, we're going ham.
I remember streaming like 5 nights a week, thinking you had to stream to get your shit going.
Mm-hmm.
And bro, I was drained. I was fucking drained.
I wasn't drained. I don't think I was drained. It was just enough.
I was drained because I would stream, and I'd stream later. So I'd like get on at like I don't know, like 7 o'clock, and then stream all the way to like 11, and then get up and go to work that next day as well. So,
But you know, it's not that they're not old enough for the movie. It's just I got stuff to do around the kids. Like, I got to take my daughter to basketball practice tomorrow and shit. Like, it's responsibilities.
Responsibilities.
I got responsibilities. You know what I mean? Family man cunts, exactly. That's why we was late tonight.
True.
That's why sometimes I don't stream. You know? Just the thing. You know, just 2 little people out there that look a little bit like me, and another person that lives in my house that looks a little bit like them. You know.
Look, chat. Until this is paying some bills, y'all got to deal with that. Sorry.
Or until just other bills are paid. You know what I mean? It don't even got to be that. It'd be just until, you know, whatever comes through, and I get financial freedom. Then we can be. Then. Might not even have to do it at 9 o'clock.
Hey man, with that being said, make sure y'all like and subscribe, and go tell your fucking friends, man.
Hey, that's it. With that being said, we will be back here Monday. Enjoy y'all's weekend. Shout out to the Titans, by the way. Giving me what I need. We're looking like we're building a squad. It's gonna be up to Will Levis at this point. At this point, it's just gonna be up to Will Levis.
With that.
What was that?
Y'all I said good luck, man. Good luck.
Nah, you just mad we got y'all corner.
I am mad about that shit. We let him go, bro. I'm sorry. You gotta make it work.
Thing. For not a damn
Make it
thing.
work. Oh man.
And they let him go for a 3rd round next year in the 7th round swap.
Yeah, I'm not happy. I'm not happy about that shit. But anyways,
Dude, you know Rand Carthon, man. He's the next big GM, bro. He was a GM that drafted all the late round draft picks with the 49ers, like the Green Love, what's the tight end's name? Like he drafted, like he had played a big role in drafting the tight end. Kittle played big role in drafting the tight end, big role in drafting the fullback. He's over there with us, and he's been going ham. Like when you think about who we've got so far this year, we got Cheetah Bay Awuzie. He's a starting corner from over there from the Bengals. We got him in. We got Snead in now. You know what I mean? So we got 2 beats on the side. We got a, you know, we're changing up our offense. So we already had Tarjay Spears, who was like a bomb ass rookie. like very quick, very shifty. But then we just got a running back that can catch out the backfield and Tony Pollard for next to nothing. On top of that, we got the best center in the league now. We got a good cheap middle linebacker that's like flies around to the ball. And now we got the number 7th overall pick in the NFL draft. We're probably gonna get Joe Alt at left tackle. So you got Calvin Ridley on the outside with DeAndre Hopkins on the outside. We got the 2nd round draft
that's
pick.
Gonna be nuts.
Another wide receiver. So it's up to Will Levis. At the end of the day, Will Levis, everything I just said means it's on you, bro.
Yeah, that means he could be his next franchise quarterback, or this is his last year.
Yep. He's got his contract. It's perfect. The thing is, it's set up perfect because we're getting a new stadium, and the new stadium is opening when his contract is over, like when his contract is up, because he's a 2nd round quarterback too. So,
okay.
So he's got a 1 year less on his contract. So we can either go into that new stadium knowing that he's a franchise guy, paint his face on all the walls, or we can just draft the number 1. We can draft a wide receiver with all of these dope players. See, here's the thing. We signed all these dope players to 4-year deals. Man, I should start a Titans channel. We signed all these four-year players, like all these players for 4-year deals, so that if we need to get a quarterback, we can trade these players off. We can add these players in the trade and trade up into the draft. And because you got the Calvin Ridleys of the world, you got the Sneads of the world who'll be 2 years into this contract. You trade them off for your number 1 pick. If it's for a higher echelon pick for a better quarterback.
Yeah.
Hey.
I mean, there's alleyways. Look.
Yeah.
I think he's an upgrade.
I see the vision. I see the vision though. That's all I'm saying. I see the vision. If coming from a team that, bro, if you know anything about the Titans, you knew our corners was some shit. We ain't have nobody. We got Jeffrey Simmons. We got Derrick Henry. We had motherfucking we had Kevin Byard. We let him go. What's the thing? People know about the Titans. We let everybody go to the Eagles, and we had Derrick Henry. If you watch football, you know we got Justin Simmons. That's it. You got to watch football to know about Justin Simmons, though. Even though
Justin Simmons ain't bad.
Even though Justin Simmons is like top 3, top 4 interior lineman in the NFL. And that's according to that's according to the top 100. That's according to NFL top 100 too. Look, I'll say I should have started a Titans channel in my head. That's my second passion, is Titans for some reason. I be watching them on YouTube and shit. I be watching all these damn Titans channels. Because don't nobody talk about them on TV, bro. Don't nobody talk about them on TV, so I gotta find it somewhere. I get
They're
it.
not the
I get
sexy
it.
pick at all.
I get it. I get it, bro. I'm just a loyal man, dog. Like, I'm a loyal. That's the type of person I am. I fell in love with the Titans when they had Steve McNair and Eddie George, and I've just been with them ever since. So, it's just how it's got to go. Look, bro, we was in the AFC Championship, and they still barely want to talk about us, bro. Like, the year before, like, we went
because
to the
the
AFC
greatest
Championship.
quarterback of all time shut y'all down. The GOAT.
He came back. We almost won that game. But I was talking about even when we, like, before the game, we got there, like, and get no love. The next year, they didn't even pick us to win a division on ESPN. The very next year. And that was the year that we could have went on to the Super Bowl for real, because Patrick Mahomes was hurt. The year when we played the Bengals and Patrick Mahomes was hurt and Ryan Tannehill threw 3 interceptions.
Yeah, because Ryan Tannehill's Ryan Tannehill. Go back, go.
Nah, that was before Ryan Tannehill was Ryan Tannehill. That was the moment Ryan Tannehill became Ryan Tannehill. Before that, he was
never
right,
been that cold.
No, he was decent. Like, no. He was a decent enough quarterback to where you can just ride the shoulders of Derrick Henry. Like, he could run the play action. But like when it came to him throwing 3 interceptions, when we held Joe Burrow to 14 points,
so he was a
Garoppolo. We lost
Garoppolo.
10-14. Yeah, he was a step above Garoppolo. He's like, because it was at one point he was like leading the league in QBR.
So does Dak Prescott sometimes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like he was like a game manager.
That's not good. That's not good.
He was a top flight game manager. I'm not saying like he could go lead anybody on his own. But after he threw those 3 interceptions, he wanted to say, "Look here, we talking about Titans shit. I gotta get out of here."
Yeah, I'm hungry. I'm fucking
with
hungry.
all that shit. I'm stringing this on, holding Justin away from his meal. We're gonna go ahead and get out of here. Look, we'll be back. We'll be back on Monday. But until then, Be easy. We out.
Peace.
Damn. Tried to have bars tonight. Guess it's not working though. Sorry.